Good morning, great morning, wonderful morning, spectacular morning, outstanding morning, magnificent morning. Yes, the beautiful reminder of choice that we all have. Remember, you always have a choice. Let's start off with writing that down right now. I always have a choice. And what is that choice? It's the choice of thought, to choose whatever you want to think. No one can force you to think the thoughts you think. You can think what you please. If to think is to form, you can form what you please. And that is something that's extremely important to get, which is why it's repeated so many times here in these calls. It's because that right there, when you use that, is the beginning of your freedom. It's when you will begin to live your life according to how you would love it to be, not based from the tyranny of second causes. See, that's what's available to you. It's always been available for you. And why would it be difficult, though, if it's been available for you so many times? Well, this is where understanding paradigms comes into play. Those conditioning pieces that are inside of you, that which is in your heart. Remember, the heart is the subconscious part of you. The heart is where that beautiful instrument of movement is, that's loyal, but it's not loyal to you, it's loyal to what you've made important. And what you've made important is, again, what's in the heart, those beliefs, those habits. And again, and as stated from the beginning, the most beautiful part about it is that you get to decide how you're going to think, whether or not those things are going to continue. Now, why is that so important? Well, because that is what leads to, again, the outcomes of your life. That's what determines whether or not this, what you've written down on a goal, is going to take place and become an actual fact in your outer world. You want this to become a material fact in your outer world? Change what's happening on the inside. Make what's in your heart in harmony with this. Make this important. Hold this on the screen of your mind, and it will then impress into your heart, and that's when it'll start taking shape right before your eyes. And the best part is, from there, is you won't have to worry about whether or not it's going to happen. It'll happen according to law, provided you are in control of what's happening on the inside. All right, so what have we been studying? We've been studying this beautiful gem here, the Master Key System. Make sure you have a copy of this. Make sure you're taking notes. Most importantly, make sure you're using it. And I froze. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It'll unfreeze in just a second. Okay. I just wanted you to see the book. Okay. I want you to look at it. More important. Okay. So with that being said, it will definitely unfreeze in just a moment. Now, also as well, make sure that you have a snoo book. Oh no, it's not unfreezing. Well, let me figure this out. What in the world is going on? Hold on, let's try this again. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm going to have to bear with me just a moment because for some reason it is not unfreezing. So we're going to pause for just a second. Okay, hold on. Oh, there it is. We are so cool. Oh my gosh. Ask and you shall receive. That's amazing. See, there's some people who would have lost their shit over that. Think about that. It's going, oh no, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? No, we don't get to do that. See, this is the principle in action, right? Just stay calm, have fun when things don't go according to plan, and stay locked into the idea. And the next thing you know, it changes. That was a cool little fun example. All right, now, with that being said, our reminder for you as well is to get a copy of this because we're going to be studying this beautiful gem next. There's no such thing as self-sabotage. There is no such thing as self-sabotage. It's a profound statement, completely obliterates the lie. That's what this book does. That's been perpetuated by the personal development world. And what is that lie? That you are stopping you, that you're in your own way, that you're your own worst enemy, that you self-sabotage. What's a bunch of poppycock? It's a bunch of psychobabble BS. And what's amazing is when you do get into this and you start to think as what's been shared in here, oh my gosh, so many things will change for you. All right, so let's go to where we are, shall we? Let's go into the glossary and move on this. 1, 2, 3, boom. Oh my goodness, I love technology. Technology is amazing. Okay, so where we are is on page 414, and we're going to go over this. We went over this before, but we're going to go over it again because of how important it is. Yeah, it's really, really big. And we did dive into solar plexus before, which is the sympathetic system where all the energy pops out of you. With that being said, we're going to go through spirit. Okay, remember, you are not a body with a spirit, you're a spirit with a body. In this next book, we go deep into that as well, which is really, really awesome. Now, what is it? The invisible and incorporeal principle in man, in you. The principle of self-consciousness, self-activity, and of rational power in general, that which signifies a likeness in man to the divine being. Now, let's dissect this. And I love how he points out how it's the principle of self-consciousness. Now, in terms of spirit itself, the first thing I want to emphasize with regards to this is that spirit never dies. Your spirit never dies. It just can't. And it's important for you to also recognize that, again, I just talked about this before we dove into the definition, that you're a body with a spirit, not a spirit with a body. Now, in terms of the spirit, it controls this body. And that's what he's talking about here in this end part, where that which signifies a likeness in man to the divine being. And then before that, self-activity and rational power in general, it's what makes this move. Now, I want you to do this. I want you to look to the left, look to the right, look up, down, move forward, backwards. Now, I want you to think about when you walk, when you drive your car. Have you ever noticed you're always at the center? Now, think about that. You're always at the center. Raise your hand. Go like this. Open. Now close it. Now watch it. Look, watch it. Open, close. Look at your hand. Open, close. See, there's something behind this body. This hand started to move because of an acceptance and of idea that happened inside in spirit. You moved your hand. Something controlled that. Something's behind this body. You're in this body. This body is an instrument of your mind, which is spirit. And that's something really important to get. When you do see that, you're going to see that everything is spiritual. Everything. Even the physical things in your room. They are the manifestations of spirit. Everything happens twice. First in the mind, in spirit, second in physical form. Second in the invisible and incorporeal principle in man, in you. Now grab onto that. That's the essence of you. You can think of it as the flame that burns without consuming. It's always there. Remember those omni words that we were talking about? With that being said, it's an invisible force, an invisible fire through which the infinite sees itself. Now, that's an important thing to get to, by the way. Always remember that the universe, God, source, works to and through you, the individual. This is why there are different results from different people. But it's not because of the people, it's because of the different ways of thinking individually in spirit. And what's amazing is everybody can think whatever they want to think. Now let's go to the subconscious. That which pertains to the real nature or essence of a person or thing proceeding from form or taking place within the subject as opposed to the objective. Now, remember, we were talking about this, the objective world, which is the physical world, the subjective, which is inside. And we're going to talk about that in the next piece. With that being said, again, this is another important word for you to understand because it describes that emotional mind of yours. There's two different kinds of minds. There's the thinking mind and the emotional mind. You can think in terms of crazy, awesome stick person. By the way, these are coming. Get ready. There's an announcement that's coming your way to get one of these. We have a Subconscious Close Mastery Edition coming out with this. And oh, it's going to be so good. Oh my gosh, we're so excited about it. With that being said, though, you got the conscious mind, subconscious mind, emotional mind. The subconscious, even though it's here in your mind, the subconscious is also everywhere else. Now, again, grab onto that. You have that in you. You could look at it as the realm beneath conscious awareness where thought takes root. Remember the fourfold order of the universe: seed, plant, blossom, fruit? Your subconscious is that fertile soil. It's the fertile soil of the mind. It doesn't question what you plant there. It accepts whatever is impressed upon it, positive or negative. And with whatever's planted there, it simply grows it. Now, again, remember, it doesn't care about what's there. It doesn't have this ability to accept or reject. It must accept. Whatever is held here in the conscious part of your mind automatically gets impressed here in the subconscious part of your mind. And that's what grows. That's what takes root. Your subconscious mind is a loyal servant, but it's not loyal to you. It's loyal to what you have made important. And think about how you can do that for this. Hold this on the screen of your mind. Make it important. It'll go here. You'll see that you've made it important. It will follow through with bringing this into play in the outer world, put you into the specific vibe and move you into motion, provided it's something that's planted and has roots here. But guess who has to do it up here in order for it to get here? See, that's where you get to use your greatest power, your ability to choose your thoughts. You can dramatically increase your income, change your lifestyle, all of it. You know, when I think about everything that we're doing, there's a beautiful new program that we've launched called Emergence that our mentors, we have mentors that are with us that are helping to teach it. All of it's about changing what's in the subconscious mind. Everything that we share with you is about helping you to change what's in you subconsciously. This is why there's so much repetition. And I think in terms of it taking place, the reason why it's taking place, why it's taken form, is because we've held it on the screen of our mind. Both Dolly and I, we've held it on the screen of my mind, and bam, now it's taken shape. And you could do the same thing for you for anything. Now, before we proceed, if you're watching this live stream and you would love to tap into more of this, to watch the replays, go to elevitality.com and register for Master Your Mind. You will definitely thank yourself later. You do that.